Welcome back inside the Red Zone. Joining me now, two starters who made big contributions in the victory against Milliken, junior wide receiver Demarco Tillman and sophomore defensive lineman Jimmy Pelnarsh. Guys, welcome to the program.
Hey, thank you.
All three starting wide receivers and the starting tight end got a touchdown grab in that first game. Demarco, what was it like to see the offense really spread the ball out so much in that victory over the Big Blue?
You know, it's always good to see your fellow classmates and teammates and brothers, you know, having fun and scoring, and especially your receiving core and tight end Colton. So it's always good to see everybody get a chance to enjoy the field, you know, and to score a touchdown.
How did you like Tyler's first start of the year, and what did you see out of him?
You know, to me, it's not like Tyler's, it's his first start, because he's a present in practice. He's a present, he was a present freshman year. You know, I feel like him and Dylan, it's like they're always starting, even if they're both not on the field, if that makes any sense to you.
Mm-hmm. And Jimmy, the stat I brought up with Coach earlier, and I love this number, 31 players get a tackle in that victory. It's getting such a well-rounded effort out of the defense. What does that do for you guys momentum-wise, building forward and getting some momentum on that side of the ball?
You know, that's awesome. That's an awesome stat. That means everyone's contributing. You can put anyone on the field and you can expect them to produce for you, and that's, you know, really something that we want out of all the players.
All three phases came up with big plays during NCC's 34-point victory Saturday night. On this week's What's the Word, we get reactions from some more Cardinal players about the team's well-rounded effort.
It's not too often that you get to do those kinds of things, so whenever your name gets called, you definitely want to execute those. The fake punt, Schroeder did a good job of just catching that pass because, you know, it wasn't the prettiest. But we just executed it, and then as far as the onside surprise onside, our coverage unit just did a great job of just corralling it and hopping on that ball.
Well, it gets everyone pumped. You know, no one's down. Everyone's getting pumped. When, you know, when special teams are pulling out those trick plays, everyone gets going. You know, the motivation, offense wants to score then, or the defense wants to, you know, score. Everyone, it's fun.
That's the thing, like our team has so much variety to it. Like we score on special teams, interceptions, our turnovers are huge, momentum shifters, like we get an interception, score a touchdown, and Dom's kicking has been great lately. So I mean, I think the variety on our team has been the main factor to why we're scoring so much. Guys,
this question for both of you, we'll start with DeMarco and then move to Jimmy. The team looked like a different group as opposed to last week at Stevens Point. I know UW Stevens Point is a much better team than Milliken, or at least a significantly better team than Milliken. But what changed during the practice week? What did change down the field for you guys?
I think the key to our win against Milliken was our pace. Like we emphasized, you know, picking up the pace. We're a fast team. We like to move fast, so that was pretty much the key. And when we're moving fast, we're having fun.
And Jimmy?
You know, I think complacency. We were a little complacent during Stevens Point. We weren't 100% there, you know, mentally. We made a lot of mistakes. Where Milliken, coaches got on us during the week, fine-tuned everything, and yeah, there were still mistakes, but we came out and we played our style of football.
And DeMarco, to see both quarterbacks do so well, what is it like for you guys to be able to mix it up and to hit teams with different looks like that, to have Tyler come in for a little bit and then switch in Dylan. Dylan had that 80-yard touchdown. That was fantastic to give them all these different looks on offense.
You know, it makes it hard for teams to scout us, and it gives us an element that a lot of teams don't have. You know, we can throw two quarterbacks in and they both can compete and they both can perform, and the team is comfortable with both of them. So it just gives a great element.
Moving to this week's matchup at North Park, NCC beat this team 42-0 last year. Jimmy, scouting these guys, why do you think that the group was so effective last season, and how do you duplicate on that success?
You know, last year they were really bought into the system that Coach Murray's installed, and this year we got to do the same exact thing. We got to come out there, play our style of football, not let them dictate the pace of the game and just take over.
Last year it was 51 rushes for NCC against 17 pass attempts. DeMarco, as a wide receiver, I'm sure you'd like to see those numbers shift a little bit and get some more opportunities to catch the ball. But why do you think the run works so well against this team?
Because of our line. Our linemen they're great. So that actually helps the running backs. Like when the running backs get success, and then the linemen are, you know, they're doing their thing, it just makes everything so easy. And you know what? If we run the ball and I don't get one ball, you know, it's a team sport. So, hey, and if our receiving core and they're just running and we're running, it's good.
Willing to make the sacrifices for that W?
Always.
Jimmy, in this game, how much of a incentive is it for you guys to build an early lead and keep them off the board and get more of those second, third string guys in like you did this week? And as a younger guy, you know how valuable that experience is.
Yeah, getting the guys' time is huge, and if we can get off to a huge start and just play our style of football, everyone's going to be able to contribute, and it's going to be an even bigger team win, and it's just going to be a great opportunity for everyone.
Demarco, Jimmy, I want to thank you both for stopping by this week. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you.